today I'm joined with Leigh McCrabb from Brother Nancy. Brother Nancy's a cafe based in West Footscray, and today I thought we'd just chat to Leigh a little bit about the coffee culture that he's developed in the area. So Leigh, can you tell us whereabouts did you open the doors here?
It was October 2014.
And because it's such an interesting name, I need to know what's the meaning behind it.
Well, my brother was here helping me do the fit out, etc. We had a few issues with permits, timing and stuff. He lives in Perth, so he had to go home. Okay. So I, called him a Nancy boy for not hanging around, and hence Brother Nancy for me.
Forever indebted. He loves having a name like that after him. So your niche, you're a sort of French-based cafe. What do you do that is your niche? What's your specialty?
There's the whole culture of the whole smashed avocado.
Of course, which I only assume that you do.
Well, no, we don't. Been asked for it a lot. It's something, and that's something we've sort of.
The hipsters are devastated. They might be saving houses. Maybe that's why they're buying houses around here.
There you go.
Because you're not offering avocado.
It's a vicious circle. There's a method to my madness.
Of course.
Yes. No, it was one thing we never wanted to do is be the same as everybody else.
Yeah.
So yeah, slight French influence. We still have some stuff on there that is mainstream cafe.
Yeah.
But yeah, French influence.
And where did the French influence come from?
My chef is French, from Toulouse, which is south of France.
Yes.
And that sort of happened in a free-form way. He came to me and I needed a chef, and it sort of evolved into that.
Yeah.
So, and he's got a fairly good background. He's worked at PM24, which was in the city.
Yes.
He's worked at a few Michelin star restaurants throughout the world, so he knows his stuff.
And now he's in West Footscray. Besides good food, you do good coffee, and I can account for that.
Yep.
This is my daily grind right here. What's the secret to good coffee?
It's just consistency, and knowing your product. Our roaster is Proud Mary, who originally were in Footscray.
Yep.
And part of the reason I went with those guys is because they were local. They've now shifted over to Collingwood, but I just like their angle at the way they run their business.
Yeah. Plus, they make really great coffee.
Exactly right. Well, they cup everything they send out. It's quality control. They got their finger on the pulse. So, and I've been with them now for nearly 3 years.
And prior to making coffee here, had you been a barista elsewhere?
I hadn't been for 10 years,
Okay.
so things had changed.
Yeah.
And but yeah, soon got back on the bike, and had to figure out a few things which had changed, but no, it was all
And there's, very, very important coffee culture going on in Melbourne. People are very particular. Have you had requests for butter in your coffee yet? In their coffee?
I have,
Yeah.
but they actually bought their own butter because.
Oh, okay, grass-fed, organic.
It's the whole culture of the magics and almond milk, soy milk, coconut milk, lactose-free.
Yeah.
So all that's challenging.
At a point where you just go enough.
I think you've got to look at places like Mario's. They never did soy or skim. They only do full cream milk.
Yeah.
I love that approach, but you've got to be careful as well.
I think also, given the environment that we're in, probably a very health conscious suburb, I would say.
Yep. And becoming more so as well.
Yeah,
generally across.
In Melbourne. So probably being able to adapt to some degree is going to help your business. But I'm sure there comes a point where coffee and an avocado, which I believe was a joke that turned into.
Oh yes.
I think there's a point where you probably just go no.
Draw the line.
Yeah.
Draw the line.
So West Footscray has this really amazing community that's been built, and I know that you not only have a business here, but you live in West Footscray local as well. What do you feel about the community that's developed in what we which is the acronym
that's it. Yeah.
uses for West West Footscray?
Well, I've lived here for 7 years.
Yep.
Had the business for nearly 3. Even in that short amount of time, it's changed. I think creating like that community hub is pivotal for the community in general. I'm on the West Footscray Traders Association.
Right.
We're trying to get government funding for parks and gardens, artwork, etc., throughout. So all of it helps. Having a business here, like to be the face of the community as well.
Yeah. You'd be recognised, I'm sure. It'd be probably very hard to go and get a pint of milk down at the local supermarket because you'd probably be pulled up by all your local customers.
Exactly.
I guess there are advantages of that at the same time.
Yeah.
So with West Footscray, I mean, the hub and the culture that we've got here, we have Vietnamese, which is very big in Footscray. We have a lot of Indian restaurants. Would you be the only French option?
Probably in cafe style food for sure.
Yeah.
Once again, I think that's pretty lucky for myself.
Yeah.
I'm not competing against anyone else that's doing French food, and I think I quite like it. I admire it. It's warm food. It's not the healthiest, sure, but it goes well with
comfort food.
Exactly.
Is there a favourite dish? Something that everyone orders when they come in?
Well, Geordie lived in Guatemala for 8 months. We've got a dish on there which is called the chapin breakfast. It's like a staple breakfast for Guatemalan people. Black beans, plantains, scrambled egg, and a soft cheese. Really, very simple, but combinations.
Is it gluten-free?
It is. Yes, it is gluten-free. There you go.
Even after your dietary test.
Exactly.
So with the culture that's grown around, cafes in suburbs, there's this whole theory around the fact that, a good cafe can increase property prices. And in West Footscray, in the last 5 years, there's been an increase of nearly 75% in property prices, which is huge. Would you just say that you've been a part of that reason?
Definitely. I was speaking to a writer from The Age from the Domain section 2 months ago.
Yeah.
He put me an article he referred to me in one of his articles in the growth and how suburban cafes can increase that. And talking about creating a hub and stuff is what I think just drives the return on investment in housing around here.
Especially first home owners, which I
definitely.
think is what you would say would be probably the majority of
first or second, definitely. It's
younger,
becoming harder for firsts in this area.
Absolutely.
But definitely young families, so that demographic of young children is pretty high around here.
And I mean, if it's cafes, what do you think it is about cafes? Why isn't it the local wine bar? Why isn't it boutiques? Why isn't it a deli? What brings everyone to here all the time and makes this the precursor for why you would want to live here?
I think mixture of things, staffing. Like one of my managers lived and worked in the area for 15 years. You become, my customers are my neighbours. We try and create like a dining room or family room that people can come and work at. Just general catch-ups, even on weekends. A lot of new faces on weekends. But that's from the housing driving new people coming in, etc.
And I guess you yourself will probably find that you and your staff become that key point of building the community.
Definitely.
Part of the face for singles and people that haven't got friends, perhaps living on their own, whatever it might be, but come out and they come to the cafe for their contact. And I guess that's really important.
Definitely. It's we kind of. You act like we kind of social workers in a way. Friends.
You're a big listening ear, I assume, to a lot of people that come in.
We give a lot. We give advice if people ask us for advice. We talk about the world's problems, politics, all that sort of banter gets thrown around, and that's the beauty of it too.
it's definitely a secondary aspect of being a barista.
Yeah, you hear stories, you
Yeah.
hear everyone's life, and
Yeah.
you're kind of like the hairdresser in the sense that you're
Yeah, absolutely.
dealing with the world's problems and
Yeah.
tears and happy, laughter, whatever. So, yeah.
So with West Footscray, I would say now, like you were suggesting, those first home buyers have probably
Yep.
been priced out of the market. If you were looking for another suburb to
Yep.
sort of build a cafe culture,
Yep.
where would you go?
Sunshine,
Yeah.
Albion is starting to really take
Yeah.
off. Sunshine is somewhere I'd love to do another one, and have been sort of looking, but there's not much out there on the market. Even Maidstone, but that's starting to be once
Yeah.
again outpriced and moving out further west.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. I think there's something opening up in Albion. So yeah, it's all
I think Sunshine's lacking a good coffee at the moment. So.
definitely.
Yeah, and coffee prices just keep
Oh.
jumping in those areas. So imagine if you have a good coffee culture, it would definitely
Increase
definitely
it
boost it. So is there any news, anything to watch out for with Brother Nancy?
Nothing at the moment. Well, we are looking at liquor licensing and something in the pipeline at the moment, but I can't really say much about that.
Okay, no worries. Thank you very much for joining
Not a
us.
problem.
Brother Nancy's on Essex Street in West Footscray, so I'll list their address at the end of the video. Come and check them out. They do great coffee and really delicious food.